Tim, how special is this to get that state
It's
title?
huge. It's huge, 'cause especially, I know I'm getting to the near the end here. Been doing it since the Monday I graduated college, so I knew there might not be another opportunity, So I was really happy that I had this group. They're probably the most resilient group I've ever had, and they're really all the cliches out there, but they're really a tough group of kids. And they really truly care about each other. So it was fun to do it. Sometimes you get those groups where there's a couple selfish guys and it almost ruins it when you win, or not on this team. So it was really good.
What went through your mind when you went victory formation, took the knee?
Yeah, I still can't get over the 40-second clock. Matter of fact, I think Eric brought it up to me. The 25-second clock's always in my head because I'm just geared to that. So we saw 30, and then he repeated they didn't have timeouts. I'm like, man, we finally did it. So yeah, and you know what? That field goal was huge. Shane's only a sophomore. He doesn't get many opportunities. That might have been the first field goal I let him kick this year. And to do it in that kind of game, that kind of pressure, and he boomed it. I still hear the echo of that kick.
Was he the one that missed against Liberty?
The PAT, yeah.
He was.
But that was a little bit more of a hold issue. It was
Okay.
a little bit more of a hold. But he still took the brunt of it because kickers always do, right? He's out there the whole 3 hours we practice, and he's practicing the whole time kicking the ball. Thank you.
And that was only the second punt of the season for you guys?
Oh, no. I think maybe the second of the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, but we punted a little bit more than that. Not a whole bunch more, but yeah, second of the playoffs. And Seeley's a pretty darn good punter, so, it's just that whole attitude we try to have, the whole me against the world, the whole you got something left in the tank, don't ever give up. And we always figure fourth down's one more down. So it's bit me in the butt a couple times, but it's probably helped more often than it's hurt. So
you're known for your running attack, but talk about the big plays you did have in the passing game.
Yeah. Jake really. We saw how aggressive they were, and I knew we could tire them out maybe a little in the third and fourth quarter, so we'd have to pass because they were standing our guys up. But we saw some holes in defense, and as far as passing goes, the kids found the windows and turned through strikes. He really threw some good passes, and our O-line held up because they're really good pass rushers. That was probably my biggest concern about throwing the ball, but I think he only got pressured once.
During the season, did you ever? When did you see that this was a possibility, or did you not even consider it?
Yeah, I'll be honest. At the beginning of the year, I do a plus and minus from the starter that's coming in, the projected starter from the last year's starter. And I think we're like -8 on offense and -7 on defense. So it started to build. When we played Liberty tough, I think I felt we were a little bit better than maybe I had projected. And then when we got to league, we were so hurt, I couldn't even tell what this was going. But it gave a lot of chances for the backups to play, which is good for morale. And at the same time, a couple guys stole some positions on the way. And then we found Amari we had to kick our running back off the team. And there, lo and behold, there goes Amari. And he's been outstanding ever since.
Tim, obviously everybody knows Amari's story, but for him, it was tough going in the first, 20 whatever carries and just running into a wall. But for him to score the only touchdown in this game tonight, what does it mean to you and for him?
Well, he was frustrated. I think it was the first time he was frustrated, and he said, "Coach, what am I doing wrong?" And I go, "You're doing everything right. Just let our O-line, keep battling." And I knew with them having a lot of guys going both ways would be a little bit stronger in the second half. But if we lost his intensity or if we lost his passion or he got down, we'd be in trouble. But he didn't. The kid's amazing. I really mean that. You see kids with tragedies all the time, and they fall apart or use excuses. He's gone the opposite way. So it's a tribute to his parents, because you can't just do that as a coach. That's what's been instilled in him from first grade, second grade, all that kind of stuff.
For him to be a state champion tonight.
As a junior too, no, it's pretty cool. And I gotta imagine he just went through the hardest thing in his life and probably the biggest athletic high of his life, all within basically the same month. So, and I'm telling you, that O-line they block more for that kid because they know what he went through and how humble he's been. So it's been good all the way around for a terrible situation, which is why we have sports. So high school kids have something to hang their hat on and go to after school. And then when a tragedy happens, they got a family away from a family. So it's worked out.
You said you're nearing the end. Do you want to keep going next year? Or
I don't know. It's every year I redecide, And then my daughter's a senior right now, and I coach lacrosse, and so I'm looking forward to lacrosse season right now, and we'll probably reevaluate after the banquet. So
you got a quarterback coming back next year.
We got a lot of backs coming back. Yeah, it's hard to leave when you got a lot of backs coming back, and a lot of linebackers too, which is the strength of our defense. But, you're going to say that every year. Every year you're always going to not want to leave because of a certain group. But I just got to make the right decision for me and Christy and Kennedy and all that. She's going to be going away to college the next year or two, so good job, baby.
When you got thrown into the other league,
you know, I guess you could think, oh man, everything is against me personally.
Yeah.
I mean, did you kind of?
No, I mean, I realized that we did need to be in another league, and we never lost the game, and most were running clocks. And I knew it wasn't exactly sharpening our sword for the playoffs, so I knew it was the way it happened. You know, there's one more year on the contract, let's do it. Or maybe go to the BVL where we used to be. And then when they said no, and then we got bounced to the EVL, and those guys were all mad at us, you know, it's kind of, and then not knowing your season until April, you know? So we couldn't find other games because people were not knowing what our full schedule was. So it's just kind of the way it happened. But it worked out perfect once we played them in the playoffs. I mean, 2 weeks after we found out our league, we found out we're going to D2 again. So it was, like I told Darren, it's kind of poetic justice. But yeah, of course we use it. You know, you always use it. It's locker room material. So kids are psychological. So.
Have you ever had a better feeling walking off the field?
No. I mean, we've had some fun games, and back before there were state championships, winning NCS. But when you go this long, the exhilaration that just leaves your shoulders and spine is unbelievable. You know, especially losing the prior two. So, but no, it's been good. And again, it has to do with the group of kids. When they're good and fun to be around, it's so much better than the ones that are just it's all about me, or the guys that didn't get a lot of playing time pouting. These guys, every one of them's happy. And that's a testament to those kids knowing they helped us in practice, not necessarily always the game.
Quite a story. I mean, I keep thinking back to that fourth down at the 40 with 2.5 minutes to go.
Which game?
Down 12 last week.
Oh yeah.
Fourth down and 10 at the 40.
Yeah. Well, that was Kurt.
And to be here after that. I mean,
and it's tough when you don't throw the ball a ton, and all of a sudden you got to do what he did in the fourth quarter. That's pretty impressive. You know, it's one of those things that you got to have that kind of composure and grit of knowing you're going to hand off the ball a lot, but then when you're called on, the game's on the freaking line. So, and he came through. So the O-line receivers, but you know when you're the quarterback in a situation like that, that's how your name is made. So.